up? It's your boy E.T. and welcome to another edition of Thank God It's Monday. Listen to me, man. I know you're looking around, you're like, E, that's a total different set. You're right, your boy just got back from DC, man. Caught a late flight, watched the game, the whole nine. So I'm just getting back. So look, we had no sunlight, but we still gon' get it. All right, I got two principles for you today. But before we go there, man, I gotta thank all my Facebook fans, all my Facebook fam, man. I appreciate y'all, man, checking me out in DC Friday, Saturday morning, Saturday night. Much respect for those of you who posted. Thank you so much. Hey, I got a special shout out to my boy CJ. That's right, my boy CJ is celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday, bro. We appreciate you. Come home soon. Hey, check it out, boy. I got two hot principles for you. But the first thing I want to say to you is this, man. This is critical. Look, it's Monday, right? And we got to get at it. This is Monday. Look, success is our only option, all right? Failure is not. Success is our only option. And so today is Monday. You about to walk through them doors. And listen to me. I want you to know that the future, that's right, your tomorrow's success starts right here today, baby. When you walk through those doors, boom, when you walk through those doors this Monday, everything you do today is going to prepare you for tomorrow. Remember what I told you before? What you are to be, you're now becoming. And so you land brick by brick by brick, you land your success, baby. And so the Monday is where we get started. I told you before, Friday, everybody told me, thank God it's Friday. Friday is when you spend money. Monday is when you make money and make your dreams become a reality. So you gotta come in, listen to me. We gotta get it. Energy is like money, baby. You only have so much in a day. And so you gotta make sure, real sure, that you use your energy properly, all right? So before I go into my two principles for you, look, I was thinking when I was on a plane, right? I had to start when I was on a plane. And I don't know if you've ever been on a plane before, but when you first start off, like you on the ground, right? You just like on the ground, and if it's raining, you feel the rain. Right? If it's warm outside, you can sense that, right? If it's a storm, you all in it. But man, when my man take off 100, 200 miles per hour, and he take up in the air, before you know it, we are above the clouds. You heard what I said, baby? We are above the clouds. And once we get past the clouds, if it's snowing, we're not in the snow. If it's raining, we're not in the rain. And so what I'm telling you, baby, is to be like that plane. You gotta take off and you gotta rise above it all. I don't care what's going on at your job. I don't care what's going on in your home. I don't care what's going on in school. I don't care what's going on in life. I want you to be like an airplane. I want you to take off and I want you to learn to rise above it all. All right, listen to me. Once I heard a sermon, and this is what the pastor said. He says, I don't care who you are, right? Who you are. It's three things happening in your life. You either on your way to a storm, right? You like on your way to it. You either in the middle of that, baby, or you coming out of it. There's no place else. You either on your way into a storm, you in the storm, or you coming out of a storm, right? And so this is the question you gotta ask yourself. Is the storm gonna be the subject, or are you gonna be the subject? You heard what I said. Is the storm the subject, or are you the subject? And if you're the subject, no matter what, you're on your way in it, you're in it, or coming out of it, it doesn't make a difference because you got heart. Right? And whatever the circumstances, whatever the situation, you're going to be able to rise above it all. So I need you to do me a favor, man. Please, this Monday, block out. I'm not saying negative talk ain't going to be there. I'm not saying negative thoughts are not going to be there. I'm not saying negative people are going to be there. What I'm telling you is you got a better chance to be successful if you can govern yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. If you can block out the negative talk, if you can block out the negative thoughts, and if you can block out the negative people, you're going to go to the next level, man. So it's your boy E.T. Let's get started, baby. I got two principles. The first principle, and you better hear what I'm telling you. But those of you who are saying, Eric, man, I'm working hard. I'm doing it all, man. I feel frustrated, man. I'm doing everything I got to do, and I'm still not passing the classes. I'm still not where I want to be successfully. Now, listen. Remember what I told you. We're in the fourth quarter. You heard me last week, baby. We're in the fourth quarter. What do you mean by that, E.T.? We're in November. You got November and December left to make all the dreams that you wrote down in January happen. It's the fourth quarter, baby. Listen to me, it's the fourth quarter, and you gotta get in stride. All right, so real quick, watch this story, man. I had a chance the other day. I missed the Michigan State basketball game, the first exhibition. I missed it, right? But I read the newspaper, and the newspaper said that Lucas had put up more points than anybody else, and it said something that was critical. It said that Lucas was playing in such a way that it looked like he was already in mid-season. And so I had the privilege of watching, you know, the practice, right? And when I was watching Lucas, baby, when Lucas was coming down, he was coming down, stopping mid-18 with a boom, 16 with a boom, fake it, going to the hole. You can see this boy was like he was already in the Final Four. You remember he hurt himself last year in practice. My man looked like, boom, he realized this is my opportunity. And he was in practice acting like he was in the Final Four. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? I'm telling you, when you go in on Monday, you got to forget Monday and you got to look into your future like Lucas, baby. You got to have that confidence. You got to have that eye of the tiger. This is our chance to get it, baby. It's Monday. If we're ever going to do it, we got to do it now. And when I watched Lucas do his thing, I was just like, I can't wait to speak again. Why? Because every time I get on the mic, I got my opportunity. My opportunity to do what? To be that much closer to making my dreams become a reality. So two things. Number one, you said, E, I'm tired, man. I'm tired, E, man. I feel like giving up, E. Man, you don't get it. E, it's November. Listen to me. It's overtime. It's overtime. And when you get into overtime, baby, you're not playing with energy no more. When you get in overtime, baby, you're not just playing with smarts no more. When you get in overtime, you gotta play with hearts. When you get in overtime, you gotta want it. So two things. My first one is this, baby. You gotta reinvent yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna take a time out because I want that to sink in. You heard what I said. You have to reinvent yourself. If the person you are today is not allowing you to get to where you want to get to, you don't cry about it, you don't whine about it, you don't waste energy because you only have so much of it. What you do is say, I've got as much as I can get with what I have. I've got as far as I can go with who I am, and who I currently am is not going to take me to where I got to be. So I got to reinvent myself. So you say, Eric, what do you mean when you say reinvent yourself? I mean Michael Jordan. That's right. I know you thought Michael Jordan won championships his first year in the league. Maybe you thought he won a championship his second, but no. It took Mike 7 years, right? 7 years to make that dream become a reality. So the first Mike, yep, he put up a lot of points. Yep, the first Mike, he won a dunk contest. You're right. Yep, the first Mike put up like 62 against Boston in the playoffs and still lost. That's right. The Michael Jordan I'm talking about, he had the fresh gym shoes, the Nike Airs, and he had the t-shirts, right? Everybody knew him. But guess what? That Michael Jordan didn't win any championships. I'ma say it again. The Mike that can score 62. The Mike that can dunk from half court. The Mike that can wow you in the All-Star game. The Mike that we all loved. That Michael Jordan didn't win one championship. And so guess what Mike had to do? Mike had to reinvent himself. And so what did he do? Mike started playing both ways. He just didn't play offense no more. He played defense. He didn't score a lot. When he started to pass, he started to work out a little different. He developed not just the dunk, but he developed a little 16-footer J. You know, the little fadeaway. And guess what? The new Mike, the old Mike, he didn't say, well, you know what? I'm putting up 62. I'm going to get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all kind of shooting. I'm scoring. I'm winning titles. I'm winning championships. No. He didn't say that. He says, I'm not able to do that because the man I am is not taking me to that point. And so I got to reinvent myself. And so he didn't give up. He didn't quit. He reinvented himself. He started playing defense, baby. He started passing, baby. He started shooting instead of just dunking. And guess what? He went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 championships. And many of us believe had he not retired, he probably would have won 8 titles, baby. That's right, diaper dandy, baby, 8 titles. And so it's your boy E.T. said, number one, you gotta reinvent yourself, right? If you're not where you wanna be, don't quit, don't give up. If you're not getting the goals accomplished, if you're not making your dreams become, don't quit, reinvent yourself. Listen to what I'm saying. Right now, your boy is in the process of making this book happen, doing the audio book first and then the written version. I gotta reinvent myself. Yep, I'm out there, man. You watching me, people are watching me regularly, but I gotta do something different. I'm getting on radio shows now. I'm getting on TV shows. I gotta reinvent myself. If I wanna get to where I wanna be financially, if I wanna get to where I wanna be in terms of my goals, open up my own schools. Your boy E.T. is working on his PhD. Even though I'm speaking and I'm doing well, it's not enough. I have to reinvent myself. myself. At first I was getting up at 6, then at 5, then at 4. The other day I got up at 1:30 in the morning. Why? Because I got to reinvent myself. And so I challenge you, if you don't have what you want to have, don't quit, don't give up like MJ. Like Michael Jordan, just reinvent yourself. Number 2, when I travel across the country and I talk to basketball players, right? When I talk to football players, when I talk to baseball players, right? This is what I tell these guys. You are this close to going to the league and making your dreams become a reality. Do yourself a favor. Don't sabotage yourself. Listen to me, you gotta hear me. I'm telling you to reinvent yourself. But after you reinvent yourself, I'm telling you, don't sabotage yourself. What do you mean that? I tell my boys, listen to me. If you don't make it to the NBA, let it be because you had an injury, not because you got kicked off the team because academically you weren't where you were supposed to be. That's sabotaging yourself. Right? Don't sleep in, right? When you're supposed to be at prime, that's sabotaging yourself. Don't get a DUI. Don't get kicked off the team because you broken some school policy or some team policy. That's sabotaging yourself. If you get kicked off, let it be because you put in 120%. Somebody was better than you or something happened to you physically and so you couldn't stay in the game. But don't sabotage yourself. You say, Eric, what do you mean? Don't sabotage yourself by pushing the snooze button. Don't do it, man. When you tell yourself you're going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you look at the clock and it's 5 o'clock, don't sabotage yourself by pushing the snooze. Don't sabotage yourself by coming to class late. Don't sabotage, get there on time. As a matter of fact, the Vince Lombardi rule says that if you get there 10 minutes early, you're on time. If you get there on time, you're already late. Don't sabotage your success. When you get in there and put all your heart, put all your mind, put all your soul, and at the end of the day, you put in 120 and you still didn't get an A, you got a B or you got a C, at least you can walk away feeling good knowing that you put everything you got on the table. You put forth 120%. So don't sabotage yourself by hanging out with the wrong people. Remember, birds of a feather flock together and eagles and pigeons don't hang out together, baby. All right, once again, it's your boy E.T. And remember, baby, today is your day, man. Today is the beginning of a brand new life. Today is the beginning of making all your dreams become a reality. And how do I know? How do I know? Because I started off as a high school dropout. I started as somebody who was homeless. I started from the bottom and by God's grace, worked my way up to the top, baby. So if I can do it, you can do it. But listen to me. You got to understand that if you're on your way to the storm, count it joy. If you're in the storm, count it joy. If you're coming out of the storm, count it joy. Because it ain't about the storm. It's about your heart. It's about your mind, and it's about your effort. Everybody goes through a storm. Are you listening to me? As E.T. was blowing up, my mother-in-law got diagnosed with terminal cancer, and they told her she was supposed to die last December, and she's still living. My #1 fan, Sister Turner, while I was blowing up on YouTube, she was dying. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Life happens. But when the tough get going, when things get tough, man, when things get tough, the tough get going. And I like my man Tip. Tip put it best. Tip said when you're going through trials and tribulations, the best thing you can do is handle it. The worst thing you can do is panic. Use it to your advantage. Why? Because if you've ever studied that eagle, baby, what you know about that eagle is the eagle flies best when there's storms, when there's winds. Because what does the eagle do? It doesn't have to flap. What it does is it uses the wind from the storm to push it and elevate it. And so I'm here to tell you today, baby, I don't care what your trials are, what your tribulations are, elevate like that airplane. Get beyond the clouds, elevate. Don't worry about your haters. Your haters are like pigeons. And guess what? Pigeons can only fly so high. And so you don't have to worry about people and circumstances and situations. You just fly to a place that they can't go to. You elevate yourself and you fly to a place that nobody else can go to but those who are willing to be successful. So once again, it's your boy E.T. Thank God it's Monday. And look, for those of you who really got heart, if you really got heart, baby, I'm looking to see you Wednesday morning, 5:59. That's right, 5:59 a.m. Listen to me, you can have whatever you like if you're willing to struggle for it. Because remember, without struggle, there is no progress. It's your boy E.T. Thank God it's Monday. Remember, you're not a victim, you're a victor. And if you can look up, you can get up. I'm out. Peace.